Welcome to another little episode of Learning with My Consulting. Today we will be taking how to calculate pay and staff payslip from single income. Before we calculate 1. Pay 2. Staff payslip. Let's look at 1. Taxable entitlement or gross 2. Tax relief or tax allowance 3. Tax exempt 4. Taxable income or net 5. Pay payment date. Taxable entitlement or gross. This is also called gross emoluments. It is the total amount your employer paid to you as salary including all benefits arising from employment. This can be in form of wages, salaries, allowances including benefits in kind, gratuities, grants, superannuation and any other incomes derived solely by reason of employment. All allowance you earn, provides it's not a reimbursement of expense to the staff. For example, if an organization spends an amount for training a staff outside the staff station and the money is refunded or reimbursed through your payslip, it must be subjected to tax. It's advisable that all pay not intended to be taxed must pass through payroll. Tax relief or tax allowance. This is the amount that can be deducted from a staff annual income to reduce the amount on which tax is paid, or the amount of your income which is exempt from tax aside from other statutory deductions. A. Consolidated relief allowance of 200,000 naira or 1% of gross salary or whichever is higher plus 20% of gross salary. B. Percentage of gross income relief, PGI. This relief is graduated and it is based on your gross income. The higher your income, the more relief you receive. PGI relief is currently 20%. For example, if your gross income per annum is 4,680,000 naira, then your PGI would be 1,136,000 naira. Tax exempt. Tax law, PTA, provides certain payroll deductions as tax exempt or non-taxable deductions. Tax exempt amount has to be removed from gross taxable income earnings before applying the tax rules to determine tax. The following deductions are not taxable. A. Pension deductions, employee 8% of basic salary, transport and housing allowance. B. National Housing Fund deductions, employee 2.5% of basic salary. C. Life assurance payments, this is obtained from the employee. This like policy document and monthly premium payment receipt is sufficient evidence to earn a tax receipt. D. National Health Insurance Scheme, government 10% and employee 5% of basic salary, but employer-owned 5% has not been implemented yet. E. Gratuity. Taxable income, net. This is derived after deducting the following from gross taxable income. Some are extracted from payslip. A. Gross entitlement. B. Tax exempt. C. Tax relief or tax allowance. D. Apply tax table. Non-taxable income. It is important to note that these are non-taxable income. A. End-of-year award. B. Compensation for personal injury. C. Any compensation for loss of office or employment. D. Medical and dental expenses incurred by employee. Pay payment date. Tax deducted from staff salary, also known as pay as you earn, pay, must be remitted on or before the 10th day of the month following the month in which salaries were paid. It is a method of collecting personal income tax from employees' salaries and wages through deduction at source by an employer as provided by the relevant sections of the Personal Income Tax Act, PITA. Section 81 of Personal Income Tax Act Cap P8LFN 2011. Example of monthly payments. Pay tax liabilities are to be made on or before the 10th day of the month following the applicable month. For example, January tax to be remitted by 10th of February. Sample payslip. The table vividly illustrated below is a detailed sample of payslip. Go through it and see what it's got. Taxable income. With the table shown below, we have been able to get a pictorial representation of taxable income sample. Taxable per annum/month. The table drawn below gives us a sample to base on. Above is the basis of pay calculation for an individual whose gross income is 4.68 million naira. Thank you for watching. Kindly visit us on www.myconsulting.com. Follow us on YouTube at My Training Institute, Facebook at My Consulting, Instagram at My Hepen Consulting, Typed at My Consulting, Twitter at My Consult, Medium at My Consulting.